Buhari arrives Imo as residents comply with Ipob's initial sit-at-home directive. President Muhammadu Buhari has arrived at the Sam Mbakwe International Cargo Airport in Owerri, Imo State. The president, who was clothed in the Asi Agu Igbo native attire, was welcomed by some elders of the state. There was also a heavy security presence at the airport. Sahara reporters on Saturday reported that the Imo State Governor Hope Uzodinma disclosed that President Buhari would visit the state on Thursday. The governor had made the disclosure at the Sam Mbakwe International Cargo Airport in Owerri. Uzodinma has stated that his trip to Abuja was to address some political matters and some critical issues. Uzodinma had announced that the president would commission significant projects while in Imo. He had listed roads constructed through federal government World Bank intervention and Nigeria erosion and watershed management projects. Imo has been able to attract additional support from President Buhari on the management of some ecological problems in the state, he had said. On the Anambra election, Uzodinma had predicted that the APC would emerge victorious. The governor had urged the people of the state and the southeast to align with APC. Those who support the party will at the center will get both their rights and privileges, he had added. Meanwhile, the report, which was later denied by the indigenous people of Biafra, has said that the group kicked against the visit of Buhari to the state and directed residents to stay at home. Ipob, in a broadcast on Monday evening, declared Thursday a sit-at-home protest over the president's visit. One of the Ipob executive, Mazi Chika Edoziem, stated this on Monday. Ipob declared that Nigeria's president is not welcomed into Imo State, Biafra land on Thursday, September 9th, 2021. According to him, all the traditional rulers in Indi Iche and every Biafran should stay away from the ceremony organized by Hope Uzodinma to welcome him. Ipob equally declared total lockdown of Biafra on that day. Sahara reporters gathered that residents of Owerri, the state capital, complied fully with the directive initially given by Ipob. Wow, and then on Twitter, people are posting pictures of what the current situation is, and someone says Imo State deserted as Buhari visits Imo State. 042 no they carry last. Only one ghost is seen walking on the street. Shops and markets were shut and the streets were deserted. Some people could be seen lining the streets with banners to welcome the president, but a source told Sahara reporters that they are mostly members of the APC or people paid by the state government to do that so as to not embarrass the governor, Uzodinma. Buhari and Uzodinma are in the same party, the APC. You all know that. Yeah, I mean, the pictures look, I mean, it's clean and it's like it's nighttime, honestly. Again, I don't think we had any doubt that the people would not stay at home. We knew that they were going to stay at home because from the patterns from before with the stay-at-home orders, the people of Biafra lands or the southeast, they do tend to be consistent in following directives from Ipob, and they have been consistent. So I didn't think there was going to be any disappointment or anything. In terms of like if people would actually show up. Of course they didn't. And the article said there was heavy security presence at the airport, and like, security presence for what? It's not like as if people are rushing to go and see the man anyway. So yeah, at the end of the day, it is what it is. I mean, it's not really anything to go by. Fact is, Buhari does not like Igbos. He has never proven to like them, and Igbos do not like him back. I'm talking about the majority, not the ones that have been paid, not the sycophants, and not the APC members at all. Because if you're with APC, you are definitely against your own people. It's very, 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 very clear. So yeah, that is it. And apparently Buhari came in Igbo attire. Like, the audacity. I think Igbos should be offended that he had the audacity and temerity to wear Igbo attire, especially, as he's shown his blatant disrespect for Igbos and their history and their ancestors, as well as even now threatening them and basically proving to be against them and using their own people as puppets to play, the whole of Biafra land, aka Governor Hope Uzodinma. That's it. Someone says the language is loud and clear now. President photo. He has killed all the Igbo youths who are supposed to welcome him, so he should go and receive his welcome party in the spirit of the world. In the spirit world. Wow. A ghost town for the ghost president. That's a very strong statement. Creative as well. Yeah, I mean, listen, it would be so hypocritical. The likelihood that Igbos would turn out to fill the streets and come as a sea of people is highly unlikely. That can happen in the north, despite the fact that they're the most violated, they will still do that. But in this case, absolutely not. What? Nah, absolutely not. And to be honest, fact is, it just shows in a way how united they are, even though sometimes they do seem to be united with, let's say Masob and Ipob and then Ohanese Indigo. Sometimes they do have different objectives and the way they think of each other. But then these moments like this actually make us actually understand that, what, the South East is majorly, to a very large extent, very much united, because they can choose not to do this. It's their choice, because really and truly, yes, some bad elements can try to sabotage this social at home order by inflicting violence and all that, but really if the people chose to leave their houses, they have every right to, because IPOB is not is not part of the government, and so they don't have any moral ground, or they don't have any grounds by law to make such orders. So really and truly, it's voluntary. The majority are choosing to stay at home. And again, it's a ripple effect, because people are going to stay at home, businesses will not be open, workplaces will not be open. So you yourself, you might as well stay at home because there's no activity. So why are you outside? So I guess the logic then transfers from each person to each person. But it is what it is at the end of the day. I think it's absolutely fantastic that they stayed at home, because it would be absolutely hypocritical of them. Of Igbos, and it's just like Igbos Igbos can never let themselves be disrespected like that, especially from a president that has violated them that's a whole different topic. But yeah, this day will come to pass. I don't know how long Buhari is planning to spend, but that sea of people, can they not read the signs? He's not liked. You should do quick and leave the state or leave Biafra land. The plan is, would this state at home continue? Even if this at home did not, happen, I think the main thing is that it's so embarrassing. It really is embarrassing for the president to come to is another state in the country that he's leading, and then no one shows up. But even if they did and people had their business activities and everything went on, the fact is that people should not even still go and with the cars and shift, because that would literally be it's like, why would you do that? That's just like disrespecting yourself. But we've made that point clear. But what do you think? I do not forget to like and subscribe.